Hello there everyone, my name is Amy, this is The Opinionated Woman, and welcome to my weekly vlogs. I am starting this vlog while I'm getting ready, as you can tell. I wasn't sure how my vlog last week was going to go, because I thought I recorded too many bitty pieces, but I actually recorded like just the right amount for like a really good memory for me, which is what that vlog is going to be. Like very chuffed at how it came out. But today, okay, my parents are here for another week. They're leaving on Friday, so I'm gonna do another week of work and seeing them. I have been dealing with more anxiety. I had to take my emergency meds last night, and whenever I take my emergency meds, I get that Billie Eilish song Zanny stuck in my head. Because I'm like, I'm gonna need a Zanny to feel better. But they're prescribed and they're only emergency. So I have some edits to do for the client that I freaking really can't stand. But you know what, it's good money. But I'm not going to talk to you about that. I'm going to talk to you about what I've been reading. So I am more than halfway into my year of rest and relaxation by Tessa Moshberg. I borrowed this from my sibling. It's so interesting, it's so good. So if you don't know, she basically decides to take a year of rest and relaxation, where she just basically prescription drugs herself into oblivion in order to rest for a whole year. She's very privileged, very you know, she's got an inheritance. She ended up quitting her job in the art world. The way they look into the art world and the way that people try and like go for shock value nowadays is also very interesting. But with this, we're looking at her family relationships, we're looking at her friendships, we're looking at like when she's taking these drugs, what happens as a result of taking so many pills. There's blackouts, there's, you know, time jumps, all kind of crazy shit that is happening in here. At the same time as her seeing the worst therapist. Oh my God. Like, it's just, she's just the type of unlikable character that I really enjoy. So if you like unlikable main characters, this woman is it. And then on audio, one of my holds from Libby actually came in early. So I started reading Summer Suns by Lena Andelou, and then I stopped it, read my Michael Connelly, and then got back into Summer Suns. I just restarted it. It's been sold as messy queers. So I know we're starting off our story with Eddie, who has just committed suicide, and his best friend Andrew, who is now coming into the house that he left him. They're doing a graduate program that they were meant to be doing together. He's inherited this roommate, and I have a feeling they were more than just friends, but they haven't delved into that yet, so I'm really interested to go into that. But other than that, I'm going to do some work, and then me and my mom are going to work on that website a little later and hopefully get me a bullet journal, because I've run out and I am stressed about June not being done. So yeah, that is my day. I'll check in with you. Also, while I make my coffee, I wanted to tell you, so because I've been dealing with a lot of anxiety around one specific client, I needed something to take that part of my brain, the panicky part of my brain, and occupy it. So I have been listening to Ashley Gavin's We're Having Gay Sex podcast. I love this podcast. I've been listening for like over a year now. I've watched all the videos she has on YouTube. So now I'm listening to them on Spotify. I'm just going back in the backlist. It's like before the co-host she has now, Kate, came in. It was when she still had her co-host Gara, who is also a very hilarious and wonderful human being to listen to. So basically, I'm getting through the work that is giving me the most anxiety by playing a podcast about gay sex. Recommend. Give me a moment, will you? This fucking client! Oh my God. Okay, so I just need to rant a tiny little bit. We'll see if I leave this in or not. Okay, so this man, the way he wants me to write, I write it in my normal style, right? So I make it engaging, chappy, like, you know, pow, 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 like that. He tells me that my paragraphs are too long, and my paragraphs cannot be longer than 2 sentences, which takes my flow out the window. 0 flow in this article, which is so great. So I go through, I make it worse, like he asked. Sends me back a whole, like, he gives me a reshuffle of the article, that's fine. Sends me an article being like, oh, I don't think your first sentences are snappy enough. Like, look at these articles as an example. The line he sends me, the article he sends me, the first line makes no sense and is 100% completely grammatically incorrect. And it's the worst way to start he literally starts the article almost in the middle of a sentence. And that's how he wants me to write. I am better than this. I am better than this, but I need the money so badly. So I am very grateful for the money, very, very grateful. But these articles feel like soul sucking. I feel like once I've got this down, I am going to set up such a strict setup of how all of these articles go, and I'm just going to churn them out without engaging my brain, because this shit is dumb. He's literally asking me to write it worse. He sent me a writing guide where copywriting was misspelled. He's telling me my writing is not the way copywriting should be. This is the problem with being desperate for clients, is I can't pick and choose. But luckily, the other client that I wrote for who really liked my style is going to send me more articles this week. So that's great. My patience. She's this big. I've not updated you. I'm in an art shop. I'm looking for my journal because I've run out of journals and it is crisis mode right now. Success. I got a different type of brand of journal that I usually get, but it's still a really good one. It's the same shape, really good quality paper, etc. So now I feel a lot less nervous because I really need to set up my bullet journal, but I'd run out of my journal. I'd also run out of money. So now that I have a tiny bit of money, I got my bullet journal and I got a washi tape to go with the theme, because they've got a beautiful washi tape selection there. Tonight we're just going to have pizza at my brother and his girlfriend's place. So yeah, good day. My mom and I got a lot of the website done. Basically, we're at the point where the Legion people, the people from the pub, need to give us some extra info so we can add it in. And then my sibling is actually also contributing to the website. They're painting a map. So yeah, we're making it look really nice, and I've earned like 30 squids. So that's pretty sick. I'm gonna head home now. Friends, it is Tuesday. I've been working for a little bit. I wanted to take a tiny little break before I finish off the research that I need to do for this article, because this morning I started off my day by finishing my year of rest and relaxation. The ending, like the last 100 pages, this book is so complex. Like, I feel like this is the type of book you could definitely write a whole thesis on, like a whole thesis, like the different images and the different all of the different topics that it hits. It's very, yeah, it was wild. It didn't end in the way that I thought it was going to end, but did I tell you guys about this? I think I started reading this after I finished the last vlog. So basically our main character, what is her name again? I forget her name. Do we have a name? Oh my god, I read this whole book without realizing that the protagonist doesn't have a name. I suppose because this book is so internal. So we're following our protagonist, very privileged woman. She's obviously very mentally ill, desperately needs help, but she's decided that what she's going to do is to have a year of rest and relaxation where she just drugs herself into oblivion with drugs that she gets from her very shocking therapist. Like some of the scenes with the therapist in are like scary but so entertaining at the same time. Oh my goodness. We get a lot of her like internal monologue, some of her flashing back to her relationship with her parents who are both deceased, and then we have her best friend Rita, who comes around very often, and like the thoughts that she has about her friend are like really wild, but there's obviously something connecting the two of them. This is a very hard book to talk about. But basically it looks a lot at privilege and the state of like the art world today. There's a lot to be said about the art world in here, and how art has become very much like a shock factor, or like at least the art that she was talking about here, very much let's do the thing that's most shocking and label it art. So that was a very interesting aspect to it. It goes very much into mental health and how dangerous a bad therapist can be and people in the wrong hands. And it also, we get a lot of the realities of taking so many pills all the time, because she is just chucking pills back like non-stop, and that causes blackouts, it causes time jumps, like all this wild, like crazy shit that happens to her, and the lengths that she goes to handle that, rather than stopping taking the drugs to stop the events happening. But yes, really, really interesting. I recommend it. Don't read it if you are not in the greatest headspace. It can be a little bit like of a downer in that way, because she's obviously in a very bad space, and trigger warnings for prescription drug abuse and death of parents. Yeah, I thought that one was really good. I'm going to start The Name of the Wind tonight, because I think I have enough time to finish it before Pride Month, because I'm reading all gay in Pride Month, as you know. So yeah, today I have some more of my article to work on, and because I got my new bullet journal yesterday, I can actually start setting that up, because if I don't have that set up, my work, like, I can't absorb things and like keep things in my head if I keep it digitally. I have to have it physical, and if I don't have my bullet journal, I'm screwed. So that is what I'm going to do today. It's Sandals! That looks so funny. I'm at my brother and his girlfriend's house with Sandra and Mom and Lily Pants. We're going out for dinner tonight because there's fucking load shedding again. My mom was very kind as to buy me tofu from the Chinese supermarket and noodles. I'm going to be so stocked up. Ooh, and spring rolls. So I'll make those on a vlog sometime. It is Wednesday morning on the beach with the moms and the poppers. Leela is determined to take seaweed back to the sea where it lives. And Hugo's just happy to have his pal here. Hey, Hugs! What's up, Leela? Oh, no. Must chew. Yeah, I got that. Run, boy, run!
So I'm still gonna, it's not sending it to you. Did you still have that?
Hello vlog, good morning. This is the first time I am coming to you wearing my pajamas, because yeah, things have obviously been busier the last week or so, almost 2 weeks now. But yeah, it is Thursday evening. It's Thursday morning. I'm about to make my coffee and sit down and read my book, which I'm going to show you now. And then today I don't have any articles, which is perfect because my mom leaves tomorrow and my stepdad. So the plan is I'm going to make a lemon meringue pie because my stepdad loves lemon meringue pie. So I'm making that for him. And I'm going to make my whole, or like a bunch of my family, I'm going to make them braised tofu and sushi rice for dinner. Hopefully they like it. I'm making it basically because I want to make it for my mom, so they better like it. And then I'm going over to my brother and his girlfriend's place, and she's got a bunch of ephemera, and we're going to journal together. Oh, what is this? Doesn't that sound cute as all fuck? So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Before then though, I'm going to exercise, and I'm going to read The Name of the Wind. The Name of the Wind, which is what I've been reading. Oh, the cover got a little bit big. Which is what I've been reading since I finished my year of rest and relaxation. So, like I said, I didn't delve too much into like what this was about. I've just heard this recommended so much. The cover is so beautiful. They said something about a magic school. There's a map in here and there's a university on it. So I'm very intrigued. But right now we're in this tiny little town, and we're following this innkeeper called Kof? Don't really know how you're supposed to say it. So there's definitely secrets that this innkeeper has. I'm only just this much into it, but it's already intriguing me because of the like anticipation about what is going on that we don't know about. Also, there's these creatures that he told the people were demons, but they in the shape of like these weird black spiders. They're so freaking creepy, but they're not demons, but I'm not exactly sure what they actually are, so I'm intrigued. Basically, I'm enjoying this so far. There's not much for me to really update you about my audiobook, Summer Suns by Lee Mandelo. We got a little bit more into the story where Andrew is finding out what Eddie was doing for his graduate program and the friends that he had and the lifestyle that he was living. So he's trying to sort of envelop himself in this to try to figure out what happened to Eddie. And in the meantime, he's doing some really dumb shit. So trigger warning for drug use, particularly if you're sensitive to cocaine use. There's a lot of that in here. Just as a heads up, I know it's very triggering. So yeah, I will hopefully remember to vlog when we've set up our journaling setup, because I want to remember it. So I want to vlog it because it's going to be really cute. So I'm just going to sit down and read. How's that for a really deserty looking basket? I've never put you to Pick and Pay before. Welcome to Pick and Pay. I'm smiling, but you can't. Crafty, crafty, crafty. Crafty, crafty, crafty. Crafty, crafty, crafty. Oh my God! Hello everyone. It is Friday morning. I am currently doing some edits on a blog for Mr. Fussy Knickers, which is what I'm going to call this client, because is he a Mr. Fussy Knickers? God damn. My mom and my stepdad leave today, which is freaking sad. Last night was great. I made them braised tofu with sushi rice and lemon meringue pie. Everyone came to my house, or most of them came to my house, and we had dinner together, which was really lovely. And they helped me do this. I say helped. My sibling and my mom did this for me. Yeah, that's Buddy. The real dog was called Buddy. Yeah, so today all I've got to do with these edits is these edits for work, and then I am spending the last few hours before they have to go to the airport with my mom, and then coming home, probably going to have a good cry. Probably going to cry while she's there as well. I've already cried twice today. I love my mom, if you ever notice, and I miss her so much. Like, I haven't seen her in over a year, like a year and a half almost, and that's too long. That's too long. My brother's actually said to her, this is the longest he's been away from her since he was born, which is wild, because he's 31 this year. Wild, absolutely wild. But yeah, I am just going to do this, have family time, and I might come in and update you being a sad sack later. We'll see. Something very, very important happened today, besides my mom leaving, and that is Harry Styles' album came out. If you know me at all, you know Harry Styles is the one man that still owns my heart. I have a picture of him on my wall. So I'm so freaking excited for Harry's house. I am now driving to my brother's house so that we can just chill with my mom before we say goodbye, and I'm gonna listen to it. It's not a send-off. I don't know what is. Oh my God, tell me what they are again, if you don't mind being on YouTube.
So we got the 3 creme brulees.
Yum.
We got the peanut butter.
Oh.
We got the cookies and cream. And 2 peppermint crisps.
Oh my God, yum. This is the way. This is a send-off. Hey mom. Mom, good send-off. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, as you can tell from my face, she's gone. I'm not gonna cry. I have been crying the whole way home. Harry Styles' album is good, by the way. I haven't listened to it all, but yeah. So the rest of today, I'm gonna do my mountain of dishes that I have. Listen to my book doing that, and then probably work on my bullet journal, and maybe edit this vlog. But yeah, so I'm gonna end it off. These are obviously tears because I love my mom so much and I miss her so much. But we've had such a lovely time, and I'm really glad I vlogged it so that I can look back on these things and remember them. So yeah. So if you did enjoy, if you did enjoy, please give me a like, comment, a thumbs up, and tickle my bell for notifications, and I'll check you next time.